Hello, English learners. Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Sarah, and today we're going to begin a powerful journey into one of the most exciting skills in English learning, developing a natural American accent. In this lesson, I'll guide you step by step, helping you copy my American accent so you can sound clearer, smoother, and more confident when you speak English in daily life. You'll learn how Americans actually speak in real conversations, how they connect words, how they change sounds, and how they keep their voice relaxed and natural. With the right techniques and daily practice, you will start sounding more American than you ever imagined. And the more you practice with me, the more automatic and comfortable your accent will become in real conversations with real people. Before we start, I want to remind you that we upload English learning videos every single day, so be sure to subscribe and stay with us for more helpful lessons. Now take a deep breath, relax your shoulders, and get ready to train your mouth, your ears, and your voice to speak English the American way. Hello again, and let's begin this journey step by step. When we talk about copying an American accent, we are not talking about becoming someone else or losing your identity. We are talking about learning the rhythm, music, and sound patterns that American speakers use naturally. An accent is not just pronunciation, it's how your mouth moves, how your tongue relaxes, how your voice flows, and how you link your thoughts together. In this lesson, I am going to guide you through all of that in a calm, simple, practical way. So imagine that you and I are sitting together, speaking slowly and shaping every sound carefully until it becomes natural for you. I want you to listen to my voice, feel the rhythm, and start copying the way I stretch certain sounds and reduce others. Accent is really about noticing the small things and repeating them until they feel effortless. To start, I want you to focus on how Americans speak in a relaxed way. They don't pronounce every single sound clearly or separately. Instead, they blend sounds together so the speech flows like water. If you try to pronounce every word perfectly and separately, your speech will sound stiff and unnatural. So the first skill we work on today is relaxation. When your mouth is relaxed, your overall sound becomes more American. Take a moment and drop your shoulders. Let your face soften. Loosen your jaw. A tense mouth cannot produce a natural accent, so practicing relaxation is the first essential step. Now let's begin shaping your American vowels. Vowels are the heart of the American accent. If your vowels sound American, your entire accent will sound American, even if your consonants aren't perfect yet. Many learners try to focus on the R sound first, but before we get to that, we need to understand how open and rounded American vowel sounds are. For example, the word talk in an American accent has a relaxed, open "oh" sound. Say it slowly with me. Talk. Feel how your mouth opens in the center. Do it again gently. Talk. Now try another one. Coffee. The sound is relaxed and open. Coffee. Practice this slowly with me, over and over. Coffee, coffee, coffee. You should feel the sound vibrating gently in your mouth rather than pushing aggressively from your throat. Here is your first practice paragraph. Listen to me and then copy my rhythm. I want a cup of coffee. I want to talk about something. I thought it was awesome. Notice the repeated "ah" sounds. Practice it again. I want a cup of coffee. I want to talk about something. I thought it was awesome. This simple paragraph already brings your accent closer to how Americans naturally speak because it trains your mouth to use a relaxed open vowel. Next, let's talk about another important feature. Americans reduce sounds very often. They don't always pronounce words like want to, going to, or got to clearly. Instead, they shift them into faster and smaller sounds like wanna, gonna, and gotta. Native speakers use these reduced forms constantly, even in professional situations. When you learn how to use these reductions naturally, your accent will instantly sound more authentic. Try this with me slowly. I want to go becomes I wanna go. Say it with me. I wanna go, I wanna go. Now try. I'm going to call you becomes I'm gonna call you. Repeat with me gently. I'm gonna call you, I'm gonna call you. And finally, I've got to do this becomes I've gotta do this. Say it slowly. I've gotta do this. These are the basic reductions that American speakers use every single day. And the more you copy them, the more natural your accent will become. Here is a short practice story using these reductions. Repeat it after me. I want to meet you later. I'm going to finish my work, and then I've got to pick up some groceries. After that, I want to relax for a while. Notice how the rhythm is smoother and faster. Try saying it again, letting the words melt into each other. I want to meet you later. I'm gonna finish my work, and then I've got to pick up some groceries. After that, I want to relax for a while. This type of practice helps you build the muscle memory that creates a real American accent. Now let's move to something very important. The American R. This sound is one of the biggest challenges for learners around the world. But with the right technique, it becomes easier than you think. The American R is not made with the tip of your tongue touching the roof of your mouth. Instead, the tongue pulls back slightly and curls up gently without touching anything. The sides of the tongue lightly touch your upper teeth. The sound comes from deep inside the mouth, not from the throat. Try it slowly. Rawr! Feel the vibration. Make it relaxed, not tense. Say these words with me. Red, really, right, around, ever, winter. Now try to stretch the R slightly. Rrd, really, right, R round, ever, winter. It may feel strange at first, but this shape helps your mouth learn the correct muscle position. The more you exaggerate at the beginning, the more natural it becomes later. Let's connect this into a short practice paragraph. Repeat after me slowly. I really want to learn the American accent because I know it will help me sound more natural. I'm trying to practice every day, and I'm getting better. Try it again, stretching the R just slightly. I really want to learn the American accent because I know it will help me sound more natural. I'm trying to practice every day and I'm getting better. You don't have to speak like this forever. This is just training, like going to the gym for your mouth. When you relax the exaggeration later, your R sound will stay American. Another important feature of the American accent is intonation, the music of the voice. American English rises and falls gently, creating a soft melody. When Americans are surprised, friendly, curious, or casual, the voice usually rises at the end of the sentence. When they are confident, sure, or giving information, the voice usually falls. Rising, are you coming? Falling, yes, I'm coming. Rising. Really? Falling. That's great. Now try speaking a longer sentence with a natural American rise and fall. I was thinking we could grab dinner later if you're free. The voice rises slightly at later and then falls at free. Try it again. I was thinking we could grab dinner later if you're free. This melodic flow makes you sound more natural and more confident, and it makes conversations smoother and more friendly. Practice the following paragraph with the correct rhythm. I'm learning the American accent because I love how smooth and relaxed it sounds. I know it takes practice, but every day I'm getting a little better, and that progress feels amazing. Repeat it, matching my music and tone. Let your voice float upward and downward gently. If you ever feel nervous or unsure, remember this: learning an accent is just like learning a musical instrument. You don't become perfect in one day, but with steady training, your mouth learns the shapes, your ears learn the patterns, and your confidence grows naturally. Every time you practice with me, you are taking one more step towards sounding like a natural American speaker. As we continue shaping your American accent, I want you to imagine that every sound in English is like a movement in a dance. When you learn the choreography, your speech becomes smoother, more natural, and more expressive. One of the most important movements in American speech is word connection. Americans connect words so quickly that entire phrases sound like one long word. This is why sometimes it feels difficult to understand native speakers. They are not speaking fast. They are simply removing the spaces between words. If you want to sound American, you must learn how to create these connections too. Let's start with a simple, everyday connection that Americans use constantly: linking consonants to vowels. Whenever a word ends with a consonant and the next word begins with a vowel, Americans naturally push the sounds together. For example, take it becomes take it. Listen to me slowly. Take it. Now try. Make it becomes make it. Repeat with me, make it. You can also practice pick it, check it, name it, find it. Instead of breaking the words apart, let them glide into each other smoothly. Let's try a small practice paragraph. Listen first. Take it easy. Make it simple. Name it clearly. Do it again. Now repeat after me, connecting each phrase until it flows almost like one long sound. Take it easy. Make it simple. Name it clearly. Do it again. This feels like a big change at first, but soon your mouth will connect these sounds naturally. Another important connection is between words ending in T or D and the next word beginning with a vowel. Americans often blend these sounds so softly that the T almost disappears. For example, get out becomes G-route. Listen carefully, G-route. Now try. Set up becomes said up. Repeat with me, said up. Put it becomes pudit. Say it slowly with me, pudit. You may notice that the T becomes a soft tapped sound, almost like a quick D. This is one of the strongest features of the American accent. Say these sentences with me. Get out of here. Put it over there. Let it happen. Try to make the T smooth and gentle, almost melting into the next word. Listen again and copy. Giro da here. Put it over there. Let it happen. This is not incorrect or informal. It is how American speakers naturally talk every day. Let's practice a longer paragraph using this smooth T and D connection. Repeat after me slowly. I put it on the table because I wanted to show you something. I didn't get it earlier, so I decided to bring it now. Notice how many times the soft D sound appears. Practice it again. I put it on the table because I want to show you something. I didn't get it earlier, so I decided to bring it now. This kind of practice strengthens your muscle memory so that you can produce these sounds without thinking. Another essential element of the American accent is stress, choosing which words to emphasize in a sentence. In American English, stress carries emotion, rhythm, and meaning. Americans do not stress every word equally. They highlight the most important words and soften the rest. For example, in the sentence, "I didn't say you stole the money," each word can be stressed to create a different meaning. Practice this with me gently. I didn't say you stole the money. 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 Each version communicates something slightly different. This ability to shift stress is one of the most powerful tools for sounding natural and confident in American English. Try this practice paragraph with natural stress. I really like the way you explained that. I wasn't sure before, but now everything makes sense. Put extra stress on really, explained, sure, and sense. Practice it again with me, slowly increasing your confidence. I really like the way you explained that. I wasn't sure before, but now everything makes sense. You should feel your voice rising and falling like a wave. Now let's shift to something fun and extremely useful: shadowing. Shadowing means speaking at the same time as the speaker, matching the rhythm, tone, and sound exactly. It trains your brain to copy accents quickly and naturally. I will give you a short paragraph, and your job is to speak with me, not after me. You don't have to be perfect. Just stay close to the rhythm of my voice. Here is your shadowing paragraph. Speak with me. I've been practicing my American accent every day, and I can already hear a difference in the way I speak. My sounds feel smoother, my voice feels more relaxed, and I'm paying more attention to the rhythm of each sentence. Now try shadowing again, matching your breath and flow to mine. I've been practicing my American accent every day, and I can already hear a difference in the way I speak. My sounds feel smoother, my voice feels more relaxed, and I'm paying more attention to the rhythm of each sentence. Shadowing works like magic because it forces your mouth to copy new habits. Another powerful technique is practicing with emotionally real sentences. American English is expressive. People raise their voices when they're excited, soften them when they're sad, stretch them when they're surprised, and speed up when they're telling stories. To sound American, you must practice not just pronunciation, but emotion. Try these emotion-based lines with me. Say this with excitement. That's amazing! I can't believe it! Now say this with curiosity. Really? What happened? Next? Now say this with calm confidence. Don't worry, I can handle it. Notice how your voice changes naturally with emotion. This is what gives your accent life. Now let's practice emotion in a longer, everyday life paragraph. Repeat after me. I walked into the store and saw something I absolutely loved. I wasn't expecting to buy anything, but this one thing caught my eye. When I picked it up, I just thought, wow, this is perfect. Hear the excitement and softness in my voice. Try it again, matching the emotion as much as you can. Your accent will feel more natural when your emotions guide your intonation. Let's now talk about mouth position. Because American sounds come from a relaxed, flexible mouth. Many learners keep their mouth small and tight when speaking English, which makes their accent sound flat. Americans open their mouths wider, especially for vowel sounds. Practice opening your mouth more for sounds like ah, oh, and oh. Say them slowly with me. Ah, oh, oh. Feel your jaw lowering gently. This openness helps you produce deeper, rounder American vowels. Try this practice paragraph focusing on mouth openness. I always try to talk more clearly when I'm speaking English. I open my mouth fully, let my voice flow, and allow every sound to come out naturally. Repeat it again, relaxing even more. I always try to talk more clearly when I'm speaking English. I open my mouth fully, let my voice flow, and allow every sound to come out naturally. This openness brings warmth to your accent. Another important thing is learning to stretch certain sounds. Americans often elongate vowels to express emotion or emphasis. For example, so becomes so, really becomes re-eely, and wow becomes woo. Try stretching these words with me. First, so, now, re-eely, now, woo. Stretching is not for formal writing, but it is very common in daily speech. Here's a short practice story using stretched sounds. Repeat after me. I was so tired yesterday, but I had a really good time with my friends, and when I got home I just thought, woo, what a day. Stretching adds emotional color to your voice, which is an important part of sounding American. If you are feeling more confident now, that's a good sign. You are building the foundations of a natural American accent every time you repeat these exercises. Remember, your mouth is learning, your ears are learning, your voice is learning, and soon these new habits will feel completely natural. As we continue building your American accent, I want you to focus on the idea that an accent is not only about the sounds you produce, but also the mindset you bring to speaking. Many English learners hesitate because they fear sounding wrong or different. But in reality, sounding different is how you find your authentic accent journey. You must allow yourself to experiment, to exaggerate sounds at the beginning, and to feel the shapes your mouth makes without worrying too much about perfection. Americans exaggerate sounds more than many other languages, especially vowel sounds, emotional tones, and stretched syllables. When you allow yourself to experiment freely, your accent becomes smoother and more natural with time. Now, let's move deeper into American rhythm. American English has a very relaxed, almost bouncy quality. This comes from reducing less important words and emphasizing the key ideas. For example, in the sentence, I want to go to the store, the important words are want, go, and store. The other words become softer and faster. I want to go to the store. Notice how to becomes ta, or even just a quick sound. Americans constantly reduce words in this way, not because they're lazy, but because the language naturally flows this way. Practice this shift with me. First, say the formal version. I want to go to the store. Now say it the American way, relaxing the small words. I want to go to the store. Try it again, letting your mouth relax even more. I want to go to the store. Once you master this, you'll notice your speech sounds much more American instantly. Let's try a full practice paragraph using relaxed reductions. Repeat after me. I want to see what they have today. I might want to try something new, and I'm going to ask if they have any fresh items. After that, I'll probably head home because I've got to finish some things. Say it again more smoothly. I want to see what they have today. I might want to try something new, and I'm going to ask if they have any fresh items. After that, I'll probably head home because I've got to finish some things. These long paragraphs help your tongue, jaw, and voice develop American rhythm. Another key feature of the American accent is the quality of the L sound. Many learners produce the L with the tongue too far back or too flat. In American English, the L is made by touching the tip of your tongue to the back of your top front teeth. It's light, clean, and forward. Try this with me slowly. La, la, la. Feel the tongue moving forward, not flat in the middle of your mouth, but lightly tapping behind your upper teeth. Say these words with me. Like, little, love, light, almost. Now try a short practice sentence. I like the little light. Listen again and repeat, focusing on clean, light L sounds. I like the little light. It may feel unusual at first, but this is exactly how American speakers shape the sound. Now let's practice the dark L. The L at the end of words like call, full, small, and tell. To make the dark L, pull your tongue slightly back while keeping your mouth relaxed. Try it slowly. All, full, call, small, tell. Notice that this sound has more depth and warmth. Americans use this darker sound naturally in daily conversation. Practice this paragraph with me. I'll call you when I feel better because I'm still a little full from lunch. Repeat. I'll call you when I feel better because I'm still a little full from lunch. Both types of L sounds are important for a truly American accent. Now, let's revisit the American R. This sound is central to how Americans speak. Many learners make the R too tight or too flat. Remember, your tongue should not touch the roof of your mouth. It curls gently up and back. Try this again with me. R. Feel the vibration. It should feel warm and controlled, not forced. Now say, real, rare, race, around, forever. Stretch the R a bit to build muscle memory. Real, rare, race, around, forever. Let's combine R and L together. Americans often switch between them quickly. Try these phrases slowly. Really little, around the lake, early learning, more light, clear room. Repeat each one, focusing on mouth relaxation. Really little, around the lake, early learning, more light, clear room. These combinations strengthen your control over two major American sounds. Now let's talk about consonant dropping. American speakers sometimes soften or drop certain consonants in casual speech. For example, the flapped T makes water sound like water, city like CD, better like beder. This soft D or flap is one of the most recognizable traits of American English. Practice these words with me. Water, city, better, butter, pretty, writer. Now practice them with the American flap. Water, city, beder, booder, Pridey, rider. Try this sentence slowly. I need a bottle of water in the city. Repeat with the flap. I need a BDL, a water in the city. This is exactly how Americans actually talk in everyday conversations. Here is a practice paragraph using flapped T sounds. Repeat after me. I'm pretty excited today because I got a better idea for my project. I'm gonna write it down later when I get a little more time. Now repeat it again with stronger flap sounds. I'm pretty excited today because I got a better idea for my project. I'm gonna write it down later when I get a little more time. Practicing like this helps your mouth develop the habits used in real American speech. Next, let's work on vowel clarity. American English has very distinct vowel shapes. For example, the A in cat is wide and bright. The A in father is open and relaxed. The U in cup is short and centered. Try saying these three sounds with me slowly. Cat, father, cup. Feel how each one uses a different part of your mouth. Now say these words. Man, map, after, under, summer. Try to shape each vowel clearly without rushing. Let's practice a short paragraph focusing on vowel clarity. After the summer, I want to travel under the warm sun and relax. I've been planning this for a long time. Repeat it again, stretching the vowel sounds. After the summer, I wanna travel under the warm sun and relax. I've been planning this for a long time. Exaggerating at first makes the final, natural version much easier. Now I want you to practice real-life conversational lines where accent, rhythm, and emotion blend together. Say this with me casually. Hey, how's it going? Now say it more warmly. Hey, how's it going? Notice how the final G in going disappears. Americans often relax endings and soften consonants. Try another one. What are you doing later? Say it the American way. What are you doing later? These small changes create a huge difference in the natural flow of your accent. Now let's put everything together in a longer practice conversation. Repeat after me slowly. I was thinking about going out later, but I'm not sure yet. I might want to grab something to eat or maybe just relax at home. What do you think? Now say it again more smoothly. I was thinking about going out later, but I'm not sure yet. I might want to grab something to eat or maybe just relax at home. What do you think? This is exactly how Americans speak in casual, friendly conversations. As you practice these lines, you'll notice your mouth beginning to move differently. Your voice will sound smoother, your rhythm more natural, and your accent more authentic. Don't rush. Let your mouth learn at its own pace. Accent training is a journey, and you are already making incredible progress. As we go deeper into shaping your American accent, I want you to understand something very important. Americans speak with a very relaxed throat, jaw, and tongue. Many English learners try too hard, pushing every sound forward with force. But in American speech, effort is low and flow is high. The moment your body relaxes, your accent improves. So before we continue, take a slow breath and loosen your shoulders. Release your jaw and let your tongue rest gently. A relaxed body creates a relaxed voice, and a relaxed voice creates an authentic accent. One of the next skills we will focus on is the reduction of unstressed syllables in American English. Not every syllable has the same importance. Some syllables practically disappear. This happens because Americans follow a stress-timed rhythm. They move quickly over small words and unstressed sounds, giving more energy to the important ones. For example, for, to, and, of, you turn into fur, ta, n, uv, ya. This is why American speech feels fast and smooth at the same time. Try these with me slowly. Instead of I have to go, Americans say I have to go. Instead of kind of, they say kinda. Instead of because of, they say because oo. Try them one by one. I have to go. Kinda, because oo. Now try this sentence. It's kinda funny because ooh, I didn't even notice. Say it again, letting your voice glide through the reductions. It's kinda funny because oh, I didn't even notice. Now practice a paragraph using reductions. Repeat after me. I want to tell you something, but I'm kinda nervous because I've never said it before. I'm not sure if you're gonna understand, but I hope you do. Now repeat it with more flow. I want to tell you something, but I'm kinda nervous because I've never said it before. I'm not sure if you're gonna understand, but I hope you do. This kind of practice is how your accent starts sounding natural without feeling forced. Next, let's work on the American TH sounds. Many learners replace these sounds with D, T, S, or Z. But American English uses soft, smooth TH sounds that require the tongue to come slightly between the teeth. Try the voiced TH. This, that, these, those. Say them slowly. This, that, these, those. Now practice the voiceless TH. Think, thank, through, thought. Say them slowly. Think, thank, through, thought. Now try this practice paragraph focusing on TH sounds. Repeat after me. I think that this is the best thing that could happen to me today. Say it again, keeping the tongue lightly between the teeth. I think that this is the best thing that could happen to me today. This soft, gentle TH is a very American sound. Now let's work on consonant linking with TH. When a word ends in a consonant and the next begins with TH, Americans usually push the two sounds together quickly. For example, with thee becomes withy. Try it with me. With the car, with the team, with the idea. Now practice. I went with the team. I talked with the manager. I worked with a group. Another interesting feature of American English is the disappearing G at the end of ing words. Americans often say goin', talkin', walkin', doin', instead of going, talking, walking, doing. Try these with me. I'm going home. I'm talking to him. I'm walking there. I'm doing my best. Repeat them again, more relaxed. I'm going home. I'm talking to him. I'm walking there. I'm doing my best. Let's practice a spoken paragraph using this feature. Repeat after me. I was thinking about going out tonight, but then I started feeling tired. Now I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'll let you know. Now repeat with more flow. I was thinking about going out tonight, but then I started feeling tired. Now I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'll let you know. This gives your accent a friendly, natural rhythm. Next, let's focus on a very American element, voice warmth. Americans often speak with a warm, friendly tone, especially in casual conversations. This warmth comes from softening the ends of phrases, lowering the voice slightly, and allowing small emotional expressions. Say this slowly. Hey, good to see you. Now say it with warmth. Hey, good to see ya. Try another one. How have you been? Say it the American way. How have you been? When you soften the edges of your sentences, you sound more approachable and natural. Now let's practice friendliness in a short paragraph. Repeat after me. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to ya. I just wanted to see how you're doing and if everything's okay. You seemed a little quiet lately. Now say it again with a gentle, warm tone. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to ya. I just wanted to see how you're doing and if everything's okay. You seemed a little quiet lately. Another aspect of accent training is American pacing. Americans sometimes speak very quickly and other times very slowly, depending on what they want to emphasize. They slow down on emotional words or important details and speed up on background information. Say this one quickly. I was just walking down the street, minding my own business. Now say this one slowly, and suddenly, everything changed. Feel that emotional shift. Now try a paragraph mixing fast and slow pacing. Repeat after me. I was just running around all day, going from one place to another, trying to get everything done, and then, out of nowhere, something amazing happened. Now say it again, exaggerating the slow parts. I was just running around all day, going from one place to another, trying to get everything done, and then, out of nowhere, something amazing happened. Now let's work on some everyday conversation lines. Say this naturally. You want to grab some coffee later? Now smoother. Want to grab some coffee later? Try another. Do you know what I mean? Say it the American way. Do you know what I mean? Try this one. What do you think about it? Say it casually. What do you think about it? Let's practice a realistic conversational paragraph. Repeat after me. I've been thinking about trying something new this weekend. Maybe we could go somewhere different, get some good food, or just hang out somewhere quiet. What do you think? Now say it again, more smoothly. I've been thinking about trying something new this weekend. Maybe we could go somewhere different, get some good food, or just hang out somewhere quiet. What do you think? Now let's work on clarity. Even though Americans connect and reduce words, they still focus strongly on clarity of important sounds. Americans make vowels round and deep, consonants clean, and emotional words expressive. Say this slowly. I really appreciate your help. Now with more emotion. I really appreciate your help. Let's try a longer paragraph focusing on clarity. Repeat after me. I'm grateful for everything I'm learning, and I'm excited to keep improving my accent. Every day, I notice little changes in the way I sound, and it makes me feel more confident. Now say it again with warmth and clarity. I'm grateful for everything I'm learning, and I'm excited to keep improving my accent. Every day, I notice little changes in the way I sound, and it makes me feel more confident. Your American accent is improving step by step. You're learning not only how to pronounce sounds, but how to live the rhythm of the language. Keep going. Your progress is incredible. As we move forward, I want you to notice something subtle but very powerful about American speech. Americans often speak with a soft, emotional undercurrent. Their accent is not just a set of sounds. It's a feeling. It's relaxed, confident, open, and warm. When you begin to copy not only the sounds but also the feeling behind those sounds, your accent naturally becomes more authentic. Try this with me now. Say, "I'm doing all right." Say it again, but with a warm, gentle tone. "I'm doing all right." Feel how much more American it becomes when you soften the tone. Now let's explore one of the most important rhythms in American conversations, rising and falling intonation patterns. American voices tend to rise slightly at the end of friendly questions and fall at the end of confident statements. For example, ask this in a friendly way. "How are you?" Your voice rises gently. Now say a statement. "I'm good." Your voice falls. Try this pair with me again. "How are you?" "I'm good." These patterns make your speech sound natural and engaging. Let's practice intonation in a long, flowing paragraph. Repeat after me, following the melody in my voice. "I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, but then I thought, maybe I'll go out for a walk, or maybe I'll just stay home and relax. I don't know yet, but I'm sure something will come to mind." Let your voice rise slightly on walk and relax and fall at the ends of each idea. Try it again, slowly matching the rhythm. "I wasn't sure what I was going to do today, but then I thought, maybe I'll go out for a walk, or maybe I'll just stay home and relax. I don't know yet, but I'm sure something will come to mind." This is how Americans bring flow and melody into their speech. Another key feature in American English is the use of softening expressions. Americans often soften the tone to sound less direct. Instead of saying, "Do this," they say, "Could you do this?" Instead of "I want that," they say, "I'd like that." Softening expressions are a huge part of sounding natural. Try this softer form. "Could you pass me that?" Now try, "Would you mind helping me?" Now this one. "I'd kinda like to try that." Each sentence becomes friendlier and more American. Let's practice a short, soft tone paragraph. Repeat after me. "I was wondering if you'd like to grab a coffee later. If you're busy, that's totally fine, but I thought it could be nice." Now say it again with a gentle, friendly tone. "I was wondering if you'd like to grab a coffee later. If you're busy, that's totally fine, but I thought it could be nice." This softness adds a natural American warmth to your accent. Now let's work on another very American sound, the ER, ending in words like better, summer, teacher, after. Americans stretch and relax this sound. Try this slowly. Now add it to words. Better, summer, teacher, after. Say them again. Beter, summer, teacher, after. Notice how the sound goes deep in the mouth, not flat. The American is warm and smooth. Now practice a paragraph using this sound. Repeat after me. "After a long summer, I feel better about everything. My teacher told me I'm improving, and I'm starting to believe it too." Try it again, exaggerating the sounds. "After a long summer, I feel better about everything. My teacher told me I'm improving, and I'm starting to believe it too." This will help your accent become more natural. Another essential skill is practicing fast, natural American phrases. Americans often blend several words into one smooth sound. For example, "What do you want to do?" becomes, "What do you want to do?" Try it slowly with me. "What do you want to do?" Now again, faster. "What do you want to do?" Notice how natural it feels when you stop trying to say every word separately. Practice these common phrases with me. "Do you want to go?" "Do you want to go?" "Did you eat yet?" Did you eat yet? What are you doing? What are you doing? Where did you go? Where'd you go? Now use these in a short paragraph. Repeat after me. What are you doing? Later? Do you want to go out? Did you eat yet, or are you still hungry? Say it again, letting the whole paragraph flow like one long breath. What are you doing later? Do you want to go out? Did you eat yet, or are you still hungry? This is exactly how Americans speak casually with friends. Now, let's focus on story-style speech. Americans tell stories with emotion, rhythm, and pacing. They slow down for drama, speed up for excitement, and change tone for curiosity. Let's practice with a simple story paragraph. So I was walking down the street yesterday, minding my own business, and suddenly I saw something that totally surprised me. I stopped, looked again, and I just couldn't believe it. Now repeat it again, adding the American rhythm. Slow on suddenly, rise on surprised me, fall at the end, I just couldn't believe it. Storytelling brings out the emotional side of the American accent. Now let's focus on something more physical, tongue positioning. American English uses more tongue movement than many other languages. For the T flap, the tip taps quickly. For the R, the tongue curls back. For L, the tongue touches behind the teeth. Let's train these positions with a practice sequence. Say slowly, la, ra, da. Now say later, writer, letter. Repeat, later, writer, letter. Notice how the T disappears into a soft D sound. This is a signature of the American accent. Now try a practice paragraph using these sounds. Repeat after me. I wrote a letter later that day because I wanted to clear up something. I knew it would be better to explain everything in writing. Now again with the American flap. I wrote a letter later that day because I want to clear up something. I knew it would be better to explain everything in writing. These transformations make your accent instantly recognizable as American. Now let's practice emotional tone again. Say this with curiosity. Really? Say it again, rising at the end. Really? Now say this with disbelief. No way. Now say this with excitement. That's amazing! These emotional cues change your accent because they change the shape and energy of your voice. Practice a short emotional paragraph with me now. Are you serious? No way. That's amazing. Tell me everything. Try it again using American melody. Are you serious? No way. That's amazing. Tell me everything. Learning this emotional shift helps your accent feel natural instead of robotic. Now let's bring everything together in a longer conversational exercise. Repeat after me. I've been trying to sound more natural when I speak. And honestly, I can already feel a difference. I'm not rushing. I'm not overthinking. And I'm letting my voice relax. It feels good to finally hear myself sounding smoother. Repeat it again, allowing your voice to glide. I've been trying to sound more natural when I speak, and honestly, I can already feel a difference. I'm not rushing, I'm not overthinking, and I'm letting my voice relax. It feels good to finally hear myself sounding smoother. You are training your mind, your mouth, your ears, and your emotions to move together in harmony. This is what accent mastery feels like, step by step. Your American accent is becoming clearer, warmer, smoother, and more natural. As we keep building your American accent, I want you to become even more aware of something crucial. Americans speak with flow, not force. Many English learners try too hard to pronounce every sound clearly. But American English is all about sliding, blending, softening, and relaxing. If you let go of the idea of perfect pronunciation and instead focus on smooth communication, your accent will transform quickly. Think of it like waves in the ocean, never sharp, never stiff, always moving gently from one sound to the next. Let's start this part by training your connected speech muscles again. Americans rarely pause between words unless they want to emphasize something. In natural American speech, several words become one continuous sound. Try this slowly with me. I don't know. Now say it the American way. I don't know. Again, I don't know. Try this one. Let me see, which becomes lemme see, and give me that, which becomes gimme that. Say it softly, gimme that. Americans use these blended forms constantly, and once you get comfortable with them, your speech will instantly sound more native. Now practice a paragraph using blended forms. Repeat after me. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but let me think about it for a minute. Gimme a little time and I'll figure it out. Now say it again more smoothly. I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but let me think about it for a minute. Gimme a little time and I'll figure it out. These connected shapes teach your tongue to move in a natural American rhythm. Next, let's work on breath control. American speech often flows on long breaths, especially during storytelling or relaxed conversations. When you speak on longer breaths, your tone becomes smoother and warmer. Try this exercise. Take a deep breath and say slowly, I was just thinking. Now continue without stopping. About something that happened the other day. And honestly, it still makes me smile. Try it again, all in one breath. This teaches you how Americans keep a gentle, flowing sound rather than short, choppy bursts. Now try this longer breath paragraph. Repeat with me. I've been learning so much lately, and every time I practice, I feel myself getting more comfortable with the sounds, the rhythm, and the flow of American English. Say it again on one long breath. Learning to control your breath helps your accent feel effortless. Now let's practice shaping vowels even deeper. American vowels are wide, round, and expressive. They have more movement and energy than learners often expect. Try saying ah, oh, e, o. Stretch them gently. These long, open vowels appear everywhere in American speech. Now say these everyday words with American vowel shapes. Talk, walk, home, coffee, morning, open, ready, movie, cool. Repeat them again slowly, letting the vowels stretch and fill your mouth. Americans aren't afraid of long vowels. They use them to express clarity and emotion. Let's practice a paragraph focusing on vowel shape. Repeat after me. This morning, I walked to get some coffee, and on my way home, I saw a movie poster that looked really cool. Now try it again, stretching the vowels. This morning, I walked to get some coffee, and on my way home, I saw a movie poster that looked really cool. Exaggeration helps you build the right mouth positions. Now let's work on reducing the H sound in casual speech. Americans sometimes drop the H in words like him, her, he, have, especially after a consonant. For example, tell him becomes tell him. Give her becomes give-er. Try these with me. Call him, tell her, tell-er. Ask him, help her. Say them relaxed, not forced. Now practice in a paragraph. Repeat after me. I'm gonna call him later and tell her what we decided. If they have time, I'll ask them to join us. Now say it again, letting the sounds blend. I'm gonna call him later and tell her what we decided. If they have time, I'll ask them to join us. This gives your speech a very natural American softness. Next, let's work on conversational confidence. Americans often speak with a tone that sounds sure, calm, and friendly. This is not about being loud, it's about being grounded. Try saying this with confidence. I know what I'm doing. Now say it again, but gently. I know what I'm doing. Hear the difference? The American accent is confident but not sharp. Now let's practice confidence in a paragraph. Repeat after me. I'm learning every day and I'm getting better. I trust the process and I know I'll sound more natural the more I practice. Say it again with quiet confidence. I'm learning every day and I'm getting better. I trust the process and I know I'll sound more natural the more I practice. This emotional tone becomes part of your accent. Now let's practice speed changes again. Americans love speeding up and slowing down in the same sentence. Try this. I was kinda busy today. That part is fast. Then slow down. But it was a good day. Now try a longer practice. I was running around all morning trying to get everything done, and then, suddenly, I just stopped and took a deep breath. Do it again, exaggerating the slow parts. This is an important part of American rhythm. Now let's focus again on TH blending with other sounds. Try saying all of them, all of them. Now try some of them, some of them. Now try most of the time, most of the time. Americans do this constantly. Practice these sentences. Most of the time I'm pretty relaxed. Now say it, American style. Most of the time I'm pretty relaxed. Now try another. Some of them are coming later. Say it naturally. Suma, them are coming later. These blends make you sound truly American. Now let's practice a full paragraph using TH blending and reductions. Repeat after me. Most of the time I'm just trying to do my best, and some of them understand that. The rest of them will figure it out eventually. Now flow it all together. Most of the time I'm just trying to do my best, and some of them understand that. The rest of them will figure it out eventually. This is extremely natural American rhythm. Now we'll work on the emotional storytelling voice again, because this brings all your accent elements together. Repeat this slowly. You're not gonna believe what happened yesterday. Now continue. I was just walking down the street, minding my own business, and suddenly I heard someone call my name. Now say it again with drama in your voice. Americans stretch emotional moments like suddenly, believe, my name. This creates natural attention in your speech. Now practice a longer emotional paragraph. Repeat after me. I stopped, turned around, and for a second I didn't see anybody. Then I heard it again, a little louder, and that's when I realized someone was actually calling me from across the street. Repeat it again using intonation. Rise on again. Slow down on realized. Fall on street. Accent is music, and you're learning to play it. Now try a daily life conversation style paragraph. Repeat with me. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something. Do you think we could meet up tomorrow? I'm gonna be in your area, and I'd love to catch up if you've got time. Say it again smoothly. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you something. Do you think we could meet up tomorrow? I'm gonna be in your area and I'd love to catch up if you got time. This type of practice prepares you for real conversations. Your American accent is becoming richer, softer, more rhythmic, and more natural. You're not just learning sounds, you're learning the voice of the language. As we come into the final part of this lesson, I want you to feel how far you've come. You've learned to relax your mouth, your tongue, your jaw, and your voice. You've practiced natural American vowel shapes and real-life connected speech. You've explored emotional tone, softness, speed changes, rising and falling intonation, and the subtle reductions that native speakers use every day. Now, we're going to bring everything together in deeper, more complex practice paragraphs that sound just like real conversations. When you repeat them, copy not only the words but the energy, the flow, the confidence, and the smoothness. Let's begin with a natural storytelling paragraph. Repeat this after me. I was just sitting outside yesterday, enjoying the fresh air, when I started thinking about how much my English has changed. A few months ago, I used to struggle with certain sounds, but now everything feels smoother, more natural, and a lot more fun. Say it again, but stretch the vowels and relax the consonants. You can feel how American the rhythm is when you let the words drift into each other. Now practice another flowing paragraph that uses reductions, th blending, and vowel stretching. Repeat after me. I've been trying to pay attention to the way people talk around me. Most of the time, I notice how they blend their words together, how they soften their T's, and how they stretch certain sounds when they're excited or surprised. Now copy my American rhythm. This combination of techniques is the heart of American speech. Now let's do a daily life scenario, something you might actually say in conversation. Repeat after me slowly. I went out earlier to grab some groceries, and while I was walking through the store, I ran into someone I hadn't seen in years. We started talking, catching up, laughing about old memories, and it honestly felt really good. Now repeat it again, blending the sounds more deeply. These kinds of stories help you activate your American accent in real-life situations. Next, let's work on professional-style American speech. Even in formal contexts, Americans still use many reductions and smooth connections. Try this paragraph with me. I wanted to reach out because I thought it might be a good idea for us to discuss our plans for next week. I've been going through the details, and I think we can make everything run more smoothly if we coordinate ahead of time. Now repeat it again with American flow. Professional English does not have to be stiff. Smoothness and clarity make it sound confident. Now let's dive into conversational American emotional speech. This is where accent, emotion, and rhythm blend perfectly. Repeat after me. You're not gonna believe what happened today. I was just minding my own business and then suddenly everything changed. I didn't expect it at all, and honestly, I'm still trying to process it. Now say it again more expressively. Emotion brings your accent to life. Now try this deeper emotional paragraph. Sometimes I stop and think about how far I've come, and it makes me proud. I know I'm not perfect, but I can hear the difference in my voice, and I can feel my confidence growing. That feeling keeps me motivated. Repeat it again, stretching emotional words like proud, difference, and confidence. The American accent carries emotion through tone, not just sound. Now we're going to practice a friendly conversation-style paragraph. Repeat after me. Hey, I've been meaning to talk to you about something. I know you've been working really hard lately, and I just want to say I'm proud of you. If you ever need anything, I'm here. Now say it again with warmth. The warmth and softness are unmistakably American. Let's now practice something more energetic. Repeat after me. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I can't believe you did that. I'm so happy for you. Seriously, that's amazing. Now repeat it with rising tones and bright energy. This teaches you the emotional expressiveness that comes with the accent. Now let's bring everything together in one final long paragraph. Repeat this slowly after me. I've been learning the American accent step by step, and honestly, it's starting to feel natural. I'm getting more comfortable with the sounds. I'm understanding the rhythm better, and I'm not afraid to experiment anymore. Every day I practice, I can hear myself sounding smoother, clearer, and more confident. Now, say it again in full American flow. This is the voice you've been building throughout the lesson. Now let's close with one final real-life practice dialogue. Repeat after me. Hey, how've you been? I've been meaning to check in with ya. Things have been kinda busy on my end, but I'm doing all right. I've been practicing my accent every day, and I'm really starting to notice a difference. What about you? How are things going? Now repeat it again with American smoothness and warmth. Practicing full paragraphs like this helps your accent stay steady over long conversations. As you finish this lesson, I want you to remember that developing an American accent is not about perfection. It's about rhythm, confidence, softness, emotional tone, and the natural connection between sounds. The more you practice, the more automatic everything becomes. You'll start noticing your tongue moving differently, your vowels opening more, your consonants softening, and your rhythm becoming smoother. This is exactly how fluency grows, one gentle, consistent step at a time. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed this lesson and want more videos that help you speak natural, confident, beautiful American English, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell icon so you never miss a new lesson. I'll see you in the next one.